What's going on, everyone? Obscure Edge here, and today I'm going to be talking about Helldivers 2. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet, all right? The game had a rough launch. What game in, this era, 2024, where things don't launch perfectly? A lot of people are against the whole anti-cheat in the game. All different types
Let
of
me know if you need
conspiracy things saying about it. It's been in other games that they've done. I've never noticed an issue, never noticed any sort of loss in performance or anything like that, or it's still running after the game was closed, or if I remove the game, it removes that anti-cheat. So I don't really see a huge issue there. I'll put in the description below. One of the devs actually did a review and did basically touch base with everyone's concerns and stuff after day one launch. So there was disconnects. Quick play isn't really working that well. A lot of crashes, etc., etc. I never book the day off to play on launch day because I know it's always going to be a bit of a rough one for most games. So I booked today off to play. I've only had one crash, and it was within the first 10 minutes, right after the tutorial. I went in, and all I did was click on this here, went to the helmet, and it crashed. But ever since then, I've played about, give or take, 5 to 6 hours now with no issues whatsoever. So the whole point of this game is just to be able to get in there, fight, fight bugs and creatures and stuff like that with your friends, and unlock goods as you do it. I'll break down everything really quick. So this is your armory. So you could get primary guns, secondary, and grenades. Then you could also have different types of armors to select, which obviously gives you different attributes. Basically, this is what you get with the special edition, which is similar passives that you can get on the regular armor. So it's not pay to win or anything like that. There's nothing like 300 plus armor rating or something silly like that. So it's, not pay to win in that aspect. Different helmets and stuff as well, and different capes as well that will give you different armor passives depending on the ones you got. Character, obviously body type. Is basically you could do male or female, and then voice pack is male, female, and all sorts, and a couple of extra little bits to customize yourself. Boosters, obviously you get little boosters which increase your XP or your points that you gather, and then obviously your career, which tells you everything you've done. That's all self-explanatory. This is your ship management. There is currently at launch 18 different modules to upgrade your ship, and obviously each module is different. So once you buy them with 60 of these points here, which you find within the levels and stuff like that, they're usually like give or take anywhere between 10 to 20 per level, depending on how hard you search for them. You'll be able to find enough to obviously start upgrading your ship. So it's not too much of a grind. It's just you find them, you pick them up, and then obviously you slowly start upgrading your ship. And they all give you different stuff depending to your playstyle. What they give you is obviously the upgraded effects here and what actual effects you'll have on the items itself. So these are all the different types of items you can get, different things to drop in. These are all your kind of weaponry that you could drop yourself. So I got rocket launcher I could drop myself. These are all locked currently. These just unlock by leveling up your character yourself, and when they become unlocked, you'll see the little yellow icon there, which means then you can then purchase it. So this is 1500 points, which would use 1500 of this one up here. So that covers those points there. Modules are the green ones up here. Don't know what these two are for yet. They might be implemented later, or it says here, I could see there it's requiring, in this case, 10 of whatever these are, which are probably found on specific missions, whereas this is just the green ones there. That pretty much covers all that. So if you click R, this brings you to where you'll spend your little medals here, which you gather within the game by completing the levels and everything like that, and completing objectives. This is your standard one that everyone will be able to access. One thing that's worth mentioning, you can actually buy in-game credits, these are the super credits. Basically, this is what you use your real money to get, but you could actually find them within this this shop, and actually purchase them and just do that. Boom. So that gave me 100 credits. So basically, you could buy these, but you could also get these medals and earn them within these charts here. So that's the standard one there. And this is the premium, which gives you more stuff as well that you could buy, but you still have to use the medallions. If you've got the special edition, you have access to the premium right away. If you don't, you have to unlock it. It just basically cuts out that kind of no, I don't want to say grind, but it just basically allows you to access the shop quicker. So I guess if you want to say cuts down the grind by buying stuff to this to unlock this shop, or vice versa, doesn't matter. That's one bonus of the special edition. Of course, there's going to be a couple things that are in the special edition that you're going to want to make things easier for yourself. Otherwise, why else pay the extra money? This is your superstore. So this is where you would buy your credits. So say if I want this, it's 150. Obviously I have enough. These are your super credits at the top here. Super credits though can be purchased at right here. They only have 4 bundles, which is quite reasonable. And what I like to see is though I'm not huge big of these buying skins and stuff within games, unlike Apex and things like that, if I pay £2 or $2, 150, I could actually buy that skin for $2. So I could actually look at a skin and be like, okay, I could buy that skin because it's 150. It's not like I have to buy, that doesn't say 140 and then I have to force myself to buy that. Obviously, of course, if I want more skins or stuff like that, these rotate similar to Diablo, by the way, Diablo 4. And then obviously I would then have to purchase a bigger amount of credits. But like I said, there's only 4 to choose from, and they're quite reasonably priced from what I could tell. They're not too bad, though I'm not a fan of those things in those kind of games. I like buying skins and stuff like that. It has never really been my thing. But it is cool that within unlocking stuff within the matches and stuff, you can actually earn yourself credits without having to actually spend money, which is quite good. That pretty much covers everything in the ship. Gameplay wise, you guys have probably seen some gameplay anyway, so I just mainly want to talk about the nitty gritty stuff. Within the ship, you can actually this is basically to call in stuff, so this will tell you how to do it. So basically it's like a timer, so to get you better at it, you obviously have to do this in game, so it gets really crazy, but like when creatures are facing you and everything like that, which is quite cool. But it gets you better at it. It's just like a little additive, essentially. Round 2, I'm not going to be doing that one. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys everything. Tons of stuff to unlock, like I said. To get more guns, you use your medals, which you obviously are in game, which you'll get them through here. You see, like, I unlocked the shotgun there. That was like maybe 3 points, 3 medals. If you scroll down, there's 8 medals for that little machine gun, or a little Tommy gun thing, and then a little Uzi for 5 medals. It does not take long to get medals. You basically just literally go over to the mission data over here, and you just pick on a mission, and whatever mission you tell you. So this one says, for instance, if I were to complete this, it says roughly it's a 40-minute level, and if I click back, it will tell me that by doing the next mission, I will earn for my second objective, which is defeating all the eggs. I'll get 5 medals. But also you could find medals while you're playing the game itself. So there's a lot of ways to get medals and stuff like that. But don't talk to me, sir. I'm busy telling the peoples about the games. Anyways, guys, hopefully this kind of shows off a couple little bits and pieces. There's tons to unlock, tons to do. Really fun with friends. You could also jump into games with people at the moment. Like I said, quick play is not working as it should, but people can actually drop beacons down on their missions. And if they're struggling, they could put a beacon down. You could go in there and say, this person's put down a beacon, and you can actually just join their game right away and try to help them complete the objective. Everyone's working toward the same thing, being a PvE game, which is quite awesome. Steam says mixed reviews, even though there's like almost 11,000 reviews, and I would say about 6 to 7K are positive. I know a lot of them were people disconnecting or crashing, or a lot of people basically boycotting the game due to an anti-cheat. But make of it as you will, you know. The game, no one was actually talking about the gameplay itself in the reviews, which was really disappointing to see. So when I dropped my review, I made sure to actually talk about the gameplay and how fun the game's been. I only have a couple hours in the game, like I said, under 10 hours, but I could see many more to come, especially playing with friends and stuff, and seeing the other events the game, actually adds. So yeah, any other questions, guys, drop them in the comments below. Hopefully I covered all the little bits and pieces of the game, but it's time for me to get back into the world and slaughter more bugs, you know. So hopefully I'll see you guys on the battlefield, and just remember, the only good bug is a dead bug. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.